If you've ever stood in your garden staring at a plant that looks completely finished, leaves yellowed, stems weak, growth stalled, or disease slowly winning, this guide is for you. Before you give up or reach for expensive chemicals, subscribe to Evergreen Garden YT, drop a comment telling me what you're growing, and stay with me because today I'm sharing a simple kitchen remedy that can restart growth, even in plants that look dead or badly diseased. And I mean, results you can actually see within days when applied correctly. Why plants stop growing, and why most gardeners miss the real cause. When a plant looks dead or diseased, most gardeners assume pests or fungus are the main problem. But in most home gardens, the real issue is a collapsed soil biology. Once beneficial microbes die, roots lose their ability to absorb nutrients, even if the soil is rich. This leads to nutrient lockout, weak cell walls, poor sap flow, and slow recovery. You can spray fungicides all day and still see no improvement because the roots are starving. The solution is not more chemicals, but restoring microbial life quickly, and that's where this kitchen remedy works almost instantly. The simple kitchen remedy that wakes up dormant roots. The remedy uses 3 ingredients almost every household has: rice water, a small amount of sugar or jaggery, and plain water. Rice water contains starches and trace minerals that beneficial bacteria feed on. Sugar acts as a microbial energy source, while water helps deliver everything deep into the root zone. Together, this mixture acts like a shock treatment for exhausted soil, reactivating microbial activity and improving nutrient uptake within a short period. How to prepare the remedy correctly for real results. Take 1 cup of uncooked rice and rinse it gently in 2 liters of clean water. Do not scrub or overwash because you want the starch. Let the water turn cloudy, then strain and keep the rice water. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar or crushed jaggery to this rice water and stir until fully dissolved. Dilute this mixture further by adding another 2 liters of water, giving you 4 liters total. This dilution is important because concentrated sugar can damage roots instead of helping them. So, let's talk about how to apply this remedy to plants that look, well, dead or diseased. For potted plants, you'll want to slowly pour the solution around the base of the plant until the soil is evenly moist, but not, waterlogged. If you're treating garden beds, aim for about 1 liter per square meter of soil. Always apply early in the morning or late in the evening, when soil microbes are most active and evaporation is at its lowest. And whatever you do, don't apply it under the harsh midday sun. Within, say, 3 to 5 days, many gardeners notice firmer stems, greener leaves, and even new growth points popping up near the base. Now, you might be wondering why this remedy works even on diseased plants. Well, diseased plants often suffer from weakened immune systems, which are usually caused by a nutrient imbalance rather than the disease itself. This remedy strengthens the plant from the root up by restoring those vital microbial partnerships that help produce enzymes, vitamins, and natural disease resistance compounds. Strong roots send stronger sap upward, thickening the cell walls and making it much harder for fungal and bacterial pathogens to spread. That's why even if your plants are suffering from leaf spot, root stress, or a bit of mild wilt, they often respond surprisingly quickly. So how often should you use this without harming your plants? For severely stressed or nearly dead plants, apply once every 7 days for 3 weeks. After you start to see visible recovery, you can reduce the application to once a month as a bit of a soil booster. For healthy plants, using this remedy once every 4 to 6 weeks is just right to maintain soil vitality. Overuse really isn't necessary, and honestly, it may cause excessive soft growth, so moderation is key here. So, let's look at some real examples from common garden plants. Tomato plants that have stopped flowering often respond within about a week, producing new shoots and, a stronger leaf color. Roses suffering from black spot frequently show improved leaf strength and reduced spread when, well, soil health is restored. Houseplants like snake plants and peace lilies that appear lifeless often push out new shoots within, say, 2 weeks. Even herbs like basil and coriander bounce back faster with improved aroma and leaf density. Now, let's talk about what mistakes to avoid when using this method. Never apply this remedy to dry soil. Always water lightly before application so microbes can move freely. And do not combine this solution with chemical fungicides or pesticides on the same day because, well, chemicals can kill beneficial microbes instantly. Avoid using brown sugar with additives. Plain white sugar or natural jaggery works best. Also, do not store the mixture longer than 24 hours because fermentation can make it, just a bit too acidic. So, how does this fit into long-term soil health? Well, this remedy isn't a replacement for compost or organic matter, but it acts as a fast-acting catalyst. Once microbes are active, adding compost, leaf mold, or well-rotted manure will give them something permanent to work with. Think of this remedy as sort of jump-starting a stalled engine, not fueling the entire journey. Here's why this is an evergreen technique every gardener should know. Unlike trendy garden hacks, this method is based on soil biology that honestly never changes. Healthy plants always depend on living soil, whether you garden in containers, raised beds, or open ground. Reviving microbial life will always outperform quick chemical fixes. That's why this technique remains effective year after year across climates and plant types. If this guide helped you see plant recovery differently, subscribe to Evergreen Garden YT for serious, practical gardening that actually works. Share this with a fellow gardener who's ready to give up on their plants, and comment below with the plant you're trying to revive so I can guide you further.